Israeli lab completes successful coronavirus vaccine tests on rodents, report Defense Ministry-run Institute for Biological Research said to prepare further experiments before moving on to human trials, hopes to have finished product within a year by toy staff and agencies. The 17th of May 2020, 11:30 p.m. 8 Mayanai Hazehua medical team treats a patient with COVID-19 at the coronavirus unit in Mayanai Hazehua Medical Center in Bnei Brak, Israel, April 13, 2020. Nati Shohat, Flash 90, a Mayanai Hazehua medical team treats a patient with COVID-19 at the coronavirus unit in Mayanai Hazehua Medical Center in Bnei Brak, Israel, April 13, 2020. Nati Shohat, Flash 90, 4,725 shares. A Defense Ministry-run laboratory has completed successful coronavirus vaccine trials on rodents, paving the way to further testing on other animals and then eventually human trials, Channel 12 News reported. The shadowy Israel Institute for Biological Research, which is based in Ness Ziona, hopes to have a finished vaccine in a year, or possibly even earlier, the report said. A Defense Ministry-run laboratory has completed successful coronavirus vaccine trials on rodents, paving the way to further testing on other animals and then eventually human trials, Channel 12 News reported. The shadowy Israel Institute for Biological Research, which is based in Ness Ziona, hopes to have a finished vaccine in a year, or possibly even earlier, the report said. Testing on rodents is a key preliminary stage in developing medicines and enables further testing to begin on other animals. If those are also successful, the trials will move to humans to check the vaccine's effectiveness and for any side effects, the report said. Earlier this month, the laboratory confirmed that it had isolated an antibody it believed could be used to develop treatments for COVID-19, and that it was ahead of the world in those efforts. That development would not be useful in the creation of a vaccine, but would rather be a move toward a drug treatment for those who have already contracted the disease. While a number of scientific institutions around the world have discovered antibodies capable of destroying the COVID-19 virus, the laboratory said at the time it was the first in the world to reach 3 major milestones: finding an antibody that destroys the virus, that targets this coronavirus specifically, and that is monoclonal, lacking additional proteins that can cause complications for patients. The secretive research institute was thrust into the headlines after outgoing Defense Minister Naftali Bennett announced the isolation of the antibody. According to Channel 12, the laboratory has since identified 8 antibodies to COVID-19 and filed for an international patent on the technology. The antibodies were produced from blood taken from COVID-19 patients who developed serious symptoms, and then recovered. The lab hopes to combine the antibodies into an effective treatment for the virus. If researchers are able to make the medicine, they will seek an international drug company to mass-produce it. About 100 research groups around the world are pursuing vaccines for the coronavirus, with nearly a dozen in early stages of human trials or poised to start. But so far there is no way to predict which, if any, vaccine will work safely, or even to name a front-runner. Drive. Anthony Fauci, the U.S. government's top expert, has cautioned that even if everything goes perfectly, developing a vaccine in 12 to 18 months would set a record for speed. The coronavirus has infected over 4.7 million people and killed more than 315,000 worldwide, according to the Worldmeter website that experts say undercounts the true toll of the pandemic. Israel has had over 16,000 diagnosed cases of COVID-19, with 272 deaths as of Sunday.